Hey! We have an idea. It is not revolutionary, but it is necessary. In an era where everyone talks about sustainable fashion, we see the birth of ultra-fast fashion. How is that possible and why? Because the truth is, not everyone can afford to live the fashion dream. So, what can we do to make a change? Our proposal is extremely simple. Flood the market with so much affordable and sustainable clothing that we are able to disrupt the current fast fashion industry. This will only be possible with the collaborative efforts of creative designers and makers. By providing them with pre-made, affordable, sustainable modular garment, we will be able to provide a huge amount of locally assembled garment options for consumers. This diversification of affordable sustainable garments will only be the beginning of our revolution. Once we capture a substantial amount of recognition and market share in the affordable sustainable garment market, we would have quietly reintroduced local brands, from creatives to designers and makers into their communities. This will be our true intention in transiting the fashion industry away from hyperconsumerism and preventing more ultra-fast fashion surfacing.
At this point, you must be wondering, how can we build a sustainable business model without monopolizing the market? An unconventional method that challenges conventional fashion business structure. By sharing our resources and designing to support and empower more creative designers and makers, we believe a community-based economic system will be more beneficial for everyone. How does it work? We innovate and design modular garments that are intended to be assembled. They are manufactured by factories that adhere to United Nations sustainable goals, with textiles sourced from overproduction or dead stock. We aim to reduce the quantity and cost of manufacturing to the creatives, designers and makers. This way, they could start their businesses at a lower investment and innovate new creative methods to assemble the garments together. We also encourage them to source and assemble it locally, strengthening their communities. The discount from modular garments will only offset some of the cost to assemble them locally, but it will definitely provide a competitive edge over locally made products. Decreasing the cost and time of making it locally will greatly encourage more products into the market. These assembled products will act as an entry-level product for them and provide creatives, designers and makers a chance in introducing their unique work. With the increase of locally assembled and made products, we hope to nurture a repair culture locally as consumers will now have access to more of them organically through this business model. This will ultimately be transiting away from hyperconsumerism and the fast fashion business model.
So, who are we? And why we know this will work? We are current students from Central St. Martin's, and all of us have a respectable experience and career in the fashion and textile industry. As for our proposal, we are currently doing a small-scale market test in Asia, with our modular garments sourced and made in Vietnam with dead stock textiles. We have reached out to multiple fashion designers to test our concept, namely, Hong Kong, Singapore, Taiwan, and an additional Europe testing based in Switzerland. In Hong Kong, we have challenged a 3D generative design team to assemble the garment with only 3D printing modules. This process means that they are able to create customizable 3D printed modules. The assembled garments could also be disassembled and reused, making this product an extremely sustainable option. While in Singapore, we focused on using locally available textile materials to assemble them under a designer brand. With a Kickstarter launch in the pipeline, we hope our proposal has inspired you to think that alternative options are available, and now we need the opportunity to try them.